Hello, we're here in the Office of Undergraduate Studies about to interview Mr. Booker.
So one, how have gender roles changed over time?
I think gender roles have changed tremendously over time since there's more single female households, well, females who are head of households, and because the marriage rate of African Americans in particular has decreased almost over 50%. Um, so that means that women are taking more leadership roles, women are working more, um, and there's less family structure among African Americans. So, as far as the roles go, it seems that we're living more as individuals, the majority of people, as I guess, and in reference to instead of like living families, growing up with two-parent households, and having those type of incomes.
Okay.
Two, what does chivalry mean to you?
Chivalry just means having respect for the lady, the old school, opening doors, whether it be the car door, door. If chivalry, if you're gonna take her on her first date, you come with flowers. You go out, you pay for the dinner. There's no expectations of it going further,
Yeah.
maybe a handshake, and if you just, if you actually received a kiss, I guess you was extremely lucky.
Okay. Just to push that a little bit further, what do you feel about, like, do you feel women need men to do that for them? Do you feel like it's more of a learned behavior, or do you feel like women aren't able to do it, and that's why people, do you think it's kind of internalized, basically?
Well, I think it's two schools of thought on that. Of course, a woman can open her own car door.
Yeah.
They can do these types of things. But I think when they allow a man to do these things for them, it you know it gives respect to the man, um, in that sense that, okay, I'm allowing him to do these things for me. I respect him as such. That he's trying to take care of me. He's a protector. Things that a man needs to feel a man, to be a man. And I think if you start off and you allow the man to do these things for you instead of you doing it on your own, I think that's just something you kind of take away from the man in that aspect.
Right.
That I mean, why not have a door open for you? It doesn't cost anything. Or why not let him open the door for you?
Okay.
So you show him that you have these expectations of, I expect you to do these things for me because this is what I expect my man to do, to be able to take care of me, to do these things.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, saying that too. So talking about expectations, do you feel like what are the expectations of a woman to her man? Can she open the door for him? Can she,
sure,
like,
there's
is it different?
yeah, there's of course there's with communication, and if choose a thing 50-50. Of course there's gonna be times where she's gonna open the door for you and whatnot. Is it gonna be majority of the time? I doubt it, but is it okay? Of course it's okay.
Well, what about like paying for dates or like paying to go to the movies? Like, how would you switch up those responsibilities throughout your relationship? Like, do you feel comfortable with the lady paying
Well,
sometimes, or?
well, in these days and times, um, women like to go Dutch since, like I said, if we're truly being chivalrous, then the man can pay for the meal, and there's no expectation at the end of the night. But we live in a society where it's quid pro quo. I do something for you, you do something for me, and so in today's society, that should be agreed upon before you go out. As to where we're going Dutch, if I'm going to pay, the type of restaurant, what kind of money we're trying to spend, based on your income level and bracket. So that's a tough question. So I guess it just depends on how you're raised and what your thoughts are on dating.
Right. All right. Thank you, Mr. Booker, for your time.
You
We're out here on Market Friday about to interview Niall.
from Morehouse College. How you doing, Naya?
I'm fine.
We're just gonna ask you a few questions real quick.
Okay, so how would you feel if your wife or girlfriend made more money than you?
I would not mind, actually. I mean, I feel like if you're married, then the goal should be unity, especially if there's children involved, providing for the family, for the children. It shouldn't be about who makes the most money. I mean, if she makes the most money, cool. I mean, if I make the most money, cool too, as long as we don't treat each other differently because of it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so how would you feel if a woman offered to pay for your meal on a date?
Honestly, this has happened before. Honestly, it's definitely weird because of how I was brought up to be chivalrous and to be polite to women, open doors, pay for their things if you can, do stuff like that. So the first time a lady offered to pay something for me, it was very, very weird. I didn't know how to react. But I mean, I still don't like women paying for me. But I mean, if she can, then I guess why not?
Okay.
A lady paid for my dinner last night.
Okay, going back to chivalry, do you feel like a woman needs you to do these things? Is she not able to open her own door? Like, why do you feel like men, why do parents teach their sons, that you kind of need to do this for women? Is it an internalized thing? Going back to women being weaker than men?
I was taught women and men are equal but different. Because they're different, that doesn't make them unequal to each other. So chivalrous is taught as a way of being of just hospitality, being kind and showing. Actually, chivalry was taught to me as a sign of strength. Only strong men I was taught. Only strong men show chivalry.
Gotcha.
So it was a sign of being strong to open doors for women and to do that to women. That's how I was taught. So when I open doors for women, I don't see it as me almost treating her
helping
as
her
weaker or something. I mean, of course, if I can assist, I assist. If a woman opens a door for me, I would say thank you.
Oh, I understand. Alright, is that it?
Thank you.
Alright, thank you for your time, Niall. Have a nice day. Hi, we're here at Market Friday with Reese, about to ask you a few questions. Hi, Reese.
How would you feel if you were the primary breadwinner of your family?
I would feel funny because I'm gonna have a sugar daddy, so he's gonna pay for everything. I'm not gonna pay for nothing, so that's not going to
Okay, next question.
Do you think it would affect your relationship? Yes, because men don't like it when women be on time. Like, with my mom and dad, my mom made more money and my dad just didn't feel right and they got it.
Hi, we're here with Marlisa, Market Friday. We're about to ask you a few questions, honey. Alright, ready?
So describe your ideal boyfriend.
My ideal boyfriend is tall and charming, good looking. He's a Christian, he's a God, very respectable, he loves me. Yes. And he's caring, respectful, and funny.
Alright, cool.
What are the responsibilities of a father to his family?
He should be the protector. He should protect us from all harm and danger. He should be the financial provider. He should also be the encourager. He's supposed to give us confidence and instill pride within us. Yes.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Hi, we're here today at Market Friday with Jonathan. We're going to ask him a few questions. Okay, you ready?
So what does chivalry mean to you?
Chivalry means to me that a man in a relationship should take care of his woman, everything about her life, as long as the woman upholds the right of her duties.
Okay, so what do you feel are men's duties and women's duties in a relationship?
I mean, a man's duties, it varies from small things like opening the door of a car, waiting till she gets her plate to eat before. And that's what women's duties are. Women's duties are things like taking care of him when he's sick, or like, I mean, that's what chivalry is. With today's society, chivalry changes, because women can bring food, like money and everything, so chivalry tends to change a little bit.
Right, so with that said, do you feel like, do you ever offer to pay for both meals on a date?
Got to ask him some questions on gender roles.
Okay, so what does chivalry mean to you?
Chivalry means old school values such as the man being a provider and the man doing things and respecting his role and respecting the other person's role, the woman's role that is. Things like I do opening the door for my wife and doing things she asks me to and whatever I can do to help out as a male.